Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hamim. Tanzilun minallahil azizil hakim. Ma khalaqna as-samawati wal arda wa ma bainahuma illa bil haqqi wa ajalin musamma wallazina kafaru amma unzilu mu'ridun.
Fatima, what are you doing?
I'm reviewing my Qur'an.
Really? What surah is it?
Surah Ahqaf.
And how many juz did you memorize?
12.
Wow, mashallah, great job. Let me see, read it. I'm going to help you, okay?
Okay.
قل أرأيتم.
قل أرأيتم ما تدعون من دون الله أروني ماذا خلقوا من الأرض أم لهم شرك في السماوات ائتوني بكتاب من قبل هذا أو أثارة من علم
إن
كنتم صادقين. ومن أضل ممن يدعو من دون الله من لا يستجيب له إلى يوم القيامة وهم عن دعائهم غافلون.
Very nice, Fatima. Good job.
Maryam, when you were my age, how did you memorize the Qur'an?
Well, Fatima, let's see. How long ago was that? You're 6 now, so that was like 9 years ago. And at that time, it was a little bit different. You know, we didn't have as much like technology, like and apps to help us and to help me memorize. I actually just had my mother. Our mom was my main teacher, so she always used to help me memorize the Quran. She taught me. And I remember like the specific way that I used to memorize. Sometimes, you know, I would get frustrated when I didn't get an ayah right. Like, I think it was with Surah Araf, and I was having a hard time memorizing it. So I was like, Ma, I don't want to do this anymore. And then our mom was like, okay, then let's make it fun. And then she was like, we're going to play a game. Let's race. So then Ma started memorizing with me. So we were going to see who can memorize faster, me or Ma. And then that's the way she kind of inspired me to like keep memorizing.
So who memorized first?
Let me think. I think it was me.
Maryam, can you please give me some tips how to memorize the Quran?
Sure, Fatima. Like I said, when I was your age and I was memorizing, there weren't as many like nice apps to use, but I want to show you a really, really nice app that you can use to help you memorize the Quran. It's called Muslim Pro.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm going to show you some specific like ways you can use this app to help you memorize Quran. It's actually really, really helpful. So let me just start with a few basic tips. So first of all, make sure you always have the right intention. Know that you are memorizing the Quran for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and only to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's see. Another tip that I want to give you is Fatima, always make dua, okay? It's very important because you know dua is so powerful, and if you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept your dua. And Muslim Pro has this really cool way actually. So while you're making dua at the same time, you can also submit, there's a place where you can submit dua requests. So you can ask other people to make dua for you. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah.
You can submit a request. Let me show you. So, hold on. It's in community. So if you go in community, it says here prayer requests. So if you just type in what you want other people to make dua for you, then they can press on the heart button, which means that they made dua for you. And if so many people make dua for you to make it easy for you to memorize the Quran, you'll see it will become really easy for you. It will be simple, fast, easy, and you will enjoy it too, right?
Yeah.
So making dua is very important. Let me see, what other tips can I give you? You can listen to the Quran. Let me show you. If you click on Quran, Surah, and then there's actually a playlist. So you can click on the playlist and you can put whichever surah that you want to listen to.
How can I put surah? Like, will they pick for me?
Add surahs. You can pick whatever surah you want to put. Just add surah, and then it gives you the list of all the surahs, and you can choose. So which surah you want to recite. Right now you're doing Ahqaf, right?
Yeah.
So if I just choose an Ahqaf and you add it, you can even choose which ayahs you want to listen to. So you can select all the ayahs, done, and then you can play it. So simple and easy.
So if I want to listen to the whole surah, how do I do it?
That's it. You just select all the ayahs and put it on. That's your playlist, and then you can name it, you can do whatever you want. But let me tell you why listening is important, because when you listen over and over again, then it creates like a basic image in your head of what you're going to memorize later on. You will see how much easier it became for you, okay?
Okay.
You know it is very important to read the Quran in the proper way, right?
Yeah.
There's an ayah in the Quran in Surah Muzammil, وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا. Read the Quran in the proper way with the correct tajweed and a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
So tajweed is very important. We should always try our best to perfect our tajweed and make sure we're reciting with correct pronunciations, correct makharij, correct rules, and everything. Let me show you how you can use Muslim Pro to do that. So if you click on Quran and then you want to see, look, here there's in the settings there's this button. If you press it, then it will give you the tajweed mode. So if you turn that on,
what's a tajweed mode?
Basically, when you read the surah, every time there's a rule, they color code it. So you can use the color coded rules to help you. So each rule is a different color. For example, here they have Ghunna, which is green, Qalqala, which is blue, Iqlab is purple, things like that.
Purple is my favorite color.
Yeah, so that's with that color coded Quran, it will help you know when the rule comes. So when you see that color, you'll be like, oh, I have to make that rule in this place. So that's going to be very easy for you to perfect your tajweed like that. So it's really cool, right? So yeah, these are a few rules. And also, Fatima, one more I want to give you. Make sure you have a lot of familiarity. When you do it, make sure you always use like the same mushaf. Try to be in like the same place. Because when you have like the surroundings are very familiar to you, you'll see it will become easier for you. So that's your favorite Quran, right?
Yeah.
The pink one? So make sure you always use that Quran throughout your entire Hifz journey of memorizing the Quran, okay? So are these tips helpful for you?
Yeah, they're very helpful.
Okay, I hope you will be able to use them, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you to finish memorizing the Quran very fast, and then we'll throw you a big party. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm actually also using Muslim Pro. As I told you, this app is so helpful for me. First, we use it for prayer times. We use it to see when we need to break our fast, and also when we need to pray all the different namaz. And also, I'm using it for the khatam feature. So, alhamdulillah, I have finished reading 14 juz of the Quran this Ramadan, and I'm using Muslim Pro app to track my progress using the khatam feature. And actually, I have like a few ayat left for juz 15, so I'm just going to finish that, and then I'm going to mark it and track my progress again in Muslim Pro app, so I'll show you afterwards. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فقتله قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا. I'm going to show you some cool things things about the Khatam feature in Muslim Pro app now. So as you can see, you can name it whatever you want. Mine is called Maryam's Khatam, and I want to finish by the end of Ramadan, so May 12th, 2021. Also, if you want, you can finish with a group of people, so you can create a group. I'm doing it by myself, so that's fine. Over here, it shows you your progress, so it shows you exactly how many juz you have left. I have 15 left, and I also have 15 days left, so that means you would have to do 1 juz each day. And then that's how much in percentage that you finished. And then when you click on this, you're able to mark as read for all the juz that you read. And so the cool part about this Khatam feature is that you can actually read from the phone if you want to. You can just open the surah and read from here. Or if you want to read from the Qur'an like I'm reading, then you can just, after every juz that you finish reading, you just go back to the track your progress and then mark it as read. Just like that. So yeah.
Maryam, I learned so much about Muslim Pro and I'll use it all the time. It's such a cool app. And I request all of my little brothers and sisters to download this app.
Yes, Fatima, that's right. Muslim Pro is one of the best apps you can possibly get. It has the most accurate prayer times. It also has a beautiful Khatam feature to help you track your progress of finishing reading the Qur'an in Ramadan. So I request all of you to download this app, Muslim Pro, right now. And I also want to give some shout outs to some of my friends who already downloaded this beautiful app.
I'm going to give shout out to Sister Umayma, and her YouTube ID is Aim to be a Hafiza.
Alright, thank you, Fatima, and I'll give a few shout outs as well. So shout out to you, Sister Rehnuma. Her YouTube ID is My Success is Only by Allah. Shout out to Sister Juwaria. Her YouTube ID is Juwaria MM. And shout out to Brother Sayyid Muhammad, and his YouTube ID is Sayyid Muhammad. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and again, make sure to download the Muslim Pro app. Jazakumullahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye.